Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Teed Up Grand Strand. I'm your host, Shan Coughlin, here with Mr. Patrick Wilkinson.
I'm glad to be here.
Yay!
We're back.
We're back. We're the dynamic duo, you know,
there
Patrick.
You go.
So, Black Bear Golf Club, right up in Longs, South Carolina. It's spring golf.
It's spring golf, and that's what it is. We finally got some good weather going on, and
yes, we do.
A lot of golfers playing.
Well, before we talk about the course and some of those things, we have to have a Ryan update because the last time you were in studio, your son was going that very next weekend to play in his conference championship, and he had just been named, to some of the teams. So
right.
Give us the update. How did he do?
He did well. He went up and finished 9th in the conference tournament, which was a good result for him. Good finish. He was named Player of the Month for the month of month of April by the East Coast Athletic Association, which was good.
Cool.
Second team mentioned in the all conference. So he finished his career pretty strong, and he was actually 8th in the history of Newberry in scoring.
Wow.
So he's the 8th lowest scoring average in Newberry history.
His name is in the record book.
It's in the record books. It's going to be a while before somebody takes him out, but he had a good time.
Good.
Good
So
season.
that's proud papa stuff too.
Oh yeah. That's especially in the golf business. You always like that.
Absolutely. And so you said he's actually working at the golf course
He's
today.
at the golf course now. Yeah, he came up a little short trying to finish the graduate. He has to go back and take 1 credit hour and going to take a CPR class to finish it up. So we told him, giving him a hard time, like giving away degrees, for easy courses. But he's at the golf course working for me now.
Well, good. So y'all have a fun summer planned, I'm sure.
He's got a lot of work planned.
There you go. Well,
I'm the one taking off.
There you go. We were just talking a little bit ahead of time, or a little bit before the interview, and there's been some unfortunate incidences up at Black Bear. I don't think people understand what a little vandalism or what a little theft will really do to a course.
It can really work on you.
Y'all had some carts stolen up there.
Twice. In the last 3 weeks, we've had some vandals come in, and they took the first night they took some clubs and 4 carts and 5 chargers, and 2 nights ago they came in and took 5 cars and some chargers, and I spent all day yesterday trying to track down across the county line and the state lines, trying to track carts down. But when you start putting $7,000 values on each golf cart, and you look at that, that's $63,000 worth of golf cars, and I've had about $8,000 worth of chargers missing, and you just it hurts.
That does hurt.
And the deductibles are very high at a golf course, so you got a lot of expense to incur there, and not only that, you're the inconvenience of the carts. You don't have enough carts now for your customers, and you're trying to scramble to get this or that. But the thing that we don't have GPS on our golf cars, and I sort of hate that we don't, but E-Z-GO does a real good job of putting serial numbers on 3 different places on golf cars.
Nice.
And even engraving the serial number on one spot of the cart. So if we can ever go to them, and these people are using them out in the country, so if the county police officer, they know where to look, and they can catch them, hopefully we can get them back. We picked up 4 yesterday that we had stolen from the night before, so we're hoping we can get a few more back today.
So you're still down 3, though.
3 from. I'm actually down 4 from the first one, and then 1 from yesterday. So I'm out 5 cars
You're still
right now.
out 5.
And I haven't got too many of the chargers back. The chargers sort of
They disappear.
They disappear real quick. So
I bet they do, and not as easy to identify.
No, they don't have any real serial numbers on them. So you have them there. It's just those nice little 3 o'clock wake up calls you get from the county police saying, "Hey, we need to see you at the golf course that you've been broke into." So
not fun stuff.
No, not at all.
Oh gosh, well, and I always thought, I was like, why would you steal a golf cart like that? But I guess people sell them, or
they turn around and sell them real hot, and they can make money, customize them up, and go. And then finally, E-Z-GO started engraving the serial numbers in, because beforehand they'd pull the tag off, rivet the tags off the ones that were inside the bag well, and they could get away with it. You could never identify it. Now they have them all over the place. Yeah, you'll tear a golf cart up trying to get rid of some serial numbers. You can pull them off the front, which it's there for everybody to see, but the other 2,
a little harder.
Yeah, a little harder. You got to know where you're looking, because they don't make it public knowledge.
All right. Well, good for them for doing that.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And like you said, it's not just people think, they got insurance to pay for it, but it's a huge inconvenience.
It is. It is tough.
And
you just don't think about it.
And let's just remind people it is against the law.
Yeah.
You can't break in.
So we're looking at $63,000 worth of that, and that's some serious time if you get called, and you hate it for anybody.
Yeah.
And vandals get on the golf course, drive carts around. I think about 4 years ago we had some people used to come in at night with a little Chevy S10 pickup truck. and they would drive across the driving range to do donuts and get out, and nobody ever catch them. Well, we got them one day because we put some strips out there and we popped some tires on them. And, so we got that. But, they just get out there and they don't realize how much damage they can do when it happens and the cost, because that's not cheap stuff to repair.
No, and then what happens is they think they're doing a little joyride and might get a slap on the hand, and they end up with some serious business.
Yeah, exactly. That's we prosecute to the fullest on this. When you have to wake me up out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning,
you're going to get prosecuted.
You don't get any sympathy. I can promise you.
Oh, goodness. Well, so those are some of the unfortunate things that can happen on the golf course. But let's talk about some good things. You guys have had, so far, a pretty good springtime.
We had a pretty good springtime. We've gotten through everything well, and now we're just really going to start focusing on making some improvements. I've got my owners on board. We're going to start changing some things up and actually spend some money on the golf course where we hadn't had a chance. He's got his feet wet now. He understands what's going on. And he's got some side businesses going on where we have some parts and equipment coming in, so we're testing things out that could really help the golf business here in Myrtle Beach. So we got a lot of exciting things for the future in the summer coming up. So we're going to be busy.
Sounds like we're going to have a lot to talk about this summer, which is great. So I know that as the transition is happening for a lot of people who overseeded. You guys chose not to overseed.
We chose not to overseed for the fourth year in a row.
Right.
And that really hadn't worked out well for us right now.
Okay.
Our greens are real thin. We're not very happy with the condition of the greens. We got plenty of grass everywhere else. But we need to really seriously look about what we're going to do from here on.
Right.
The weather, the 2 years in a row of real bad, cold, wet winters.
Right.
Really put a damper on that. So we need to look back and see if we can maybe go back. And I think this next year we're going to try overseeding again and see how that does just to get through.
Right.
Because Mother Nature's really just been working on all of us who painted, and we don't need that anymore.
No. And here's what I love is that, we can get the word out, let people know what's going on, but then let them know what's happening, what y'all are doing to fix it too. So I know it didn't work out so well there, but the rest of the course is beautiful.
It's in great shape. Everything else is in great shape. It just we just really can't figure out exactly what caused the issues this year. I know Highway 9 all took a beating up there a little bit with the weather because everybody decided to paint, and we're all wet. We all sit on gumbo clay, but all the greens are slow coming in. Just unfortunate Black Bear's is even the slowest one of them all coming in.
But it will. So for those folks looking to play
but I
this
can
summer,
tell you, we were probably the fastest greens in a long time because
we talked about that.
They were slick. We didn't have a lot of grass, so when they rolled, it was still rolling.
They were rolling on like this table.
I'm telling you, it was tough.
You're gonna have your ladies coming in again, giving you a hard time.
Oh, they're going to be wearing me out. Those ladies, they come in and say, "Oh, what are you going to do? Slow them down."
Yeah.
But they we'll have everything right here in a few weeks. It'll start growing. We'll be in good shape again.
Absolutely. And I didn't realize, I guess after spending so much time talking to you guys, the golf professionals, the GMs, and some of the superintendents out there, I didn't realize that when a golf course has an issue, maybe we're not talking months or years to fix it. It's sometimes only a matter of a couple weeks.
Sometimes it is, depending on what the issue would be.
Right.
And right now, fortunately for us, we got warm weather coming in now. It's great Bermuda growing weather. So now we've got it fertilized. Everything's jacked up. So we should be growing on out of this. But it's just going to take a little bit of time.
Just a little bit. So we look forward to coming out there and reporting that they are back in and
back
rolling.
in, and we're going at it again.
Can't wait to do that. So with that said, looking forward to the summer and this coming fall, what can folks expect out at Black Bear? What's the best way to make tee times, to double check conditions, that sort of thing?
The best thing to do is just call us directly.
Okay.
Call us at our phone number 843-756-0550, and we'll be upfront and honest. And if you called us today, we're going to want a tee time. Yes, but let me tell you, the greens are not really in good shape. We're going to be honest. We don't want you driving out and then coming back. And I think that's very important to let everybody know up front, right off the get-go, how the golf course conditions are. And some people say, hey, thank you for telling us, we're still coming. Or somebody will say, hey, we'll come back the next time. But just give us a call. That's the best way to do it.
Well, I was going to say, the greens, they still are rolling, obviously.
They're rolling. Yeah, they're rolling.
They're rolling good. And, they just might not look as aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, what we actually said that they look horrible, but they roll great.
There you go.
So that was the thing. But they said, where's the grass? But we didn't have a lot of grass, but man, these things sure rolled on out. But so if you wanted real fast greens, we were the one to have the fast greens. They just not a lot of grass to slow them down.
Definitely worth going out there still and playing for the rest of the course. Right. And then, are y'all making some adjustments on your rate because of that?
We are.
Okay.
We're dropping the rate right on down and just trying to help what we can do to get people out. And we the people that we couldn't get moved like on golf packages and things.
Right.
First thing we do, we'd give them a ticket to go out and play, but we'd give them a rain check to come back next year.
Nice.
Everything's, and I've got writer's cramp from doing the rain checks, but yeah, that everybody seemed to be pretty pleased. You're not going to make everybody happy.
Right.
Some people are going to be disappointed, but we try and do everything we can. But we want them to try to leave as happy as they can.
Mm-hmm.
And if they go out and play, and then we give them a rain check to come back next year, they can still play on the same packages they had.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the PGA 4 and 5 packages,
Mm-hmm.
and we still honor everything. It's just that they don't have to pay that extra one round,
Nice.
but they still get their gift card. So
Absolutely.
that would be good.
That's the important part on that. Let me tell you, that PGA 4 and 5 program East Coast Golf Management has out there right now is I think the best
That's
deal
the best
going.
deal going. And I'm telling you, we joined those guys last summer when we got going, and that's probably been the biggest thing we've ever done. The greatest thing that we've done is join those guys. It's just been fabulous, and with Mike and Dave and everybody at the heads of that, it's just been great.
So, folks, you can, no matter who you book with, no matter who you call to make your package, hopefully you'll call us here at the Golf Director. You can call direct to the courses. They'll put you in the right direction. But you can request that PGA 4 and PGA 5 program. You get to pick from, it's almost 20 different courses.
Yeah, 20 courses now.
You play 4 rounds or 5 rounds. You get $100 or $150 gift certificate. Good for anything. Good for extra replay golf. Good for merchandise, food and beverage.
Food and beverage, whatever. We had guys come out the other day, and they just sat on the back porch, bring their card in, and they
had a good old time.
They had
didn't
a great time. Great time. I gave them their own trash can out there. Guys, here you go.
There you go. Be careful, but enjoy yourselves. And that's what it's all about. It's really about getting out there, playing around the golf with your buddies, enjoying yourself,
having fun. That's right.
Not worrying about things.
That's it. Just they sit on the back porch and they just laugh and carry on and talk about this and talk about shots they had and what they were going to do tonight, what they did the last night, different things. But that's what it's all about. It's about coming down, having a great time, enjoying yourself for a few days, and then getting back to the real world.
So you guys are located up on Highway 9, and we talk about location here at the beach. Do not worry, folks, if you look up a golf course name and the city name doesn't look familiar. They're all within like 3 minutes of each other. It's
That's
like
right.
lots of little towns.
We're listed as Long, South Carolina. We're between North Myrtle Beach and Loris, but it's easy access off of 31. A lot of people stay in the middle part of Myrtle Beach and say, man, it's a long way, but really, you jump over in Grissom Parkway, get on 31 and get to us, you're there in no time at all.
Absolutely, 15, 20 minutes tops.
Max, and it just seems like it's a long way out. We don't have all the stoplights on Highway 9 like 501 and regular 17 has, so you just get like, man, it's a boring drive, but it's really not.
Yeah,
you're there in
you
no
get
time.
there quick.
Oh yeah,
and you pass a few. You get to see some sights on the way out.
That's
there
right.
too.
There's a lot of sights on the way. You get different things you can see.
Hopefully they'll find some of those golf carts you're looking for.
No doubt. I'd like to see a couple of green and three white ones go rolling down somewhere.
There you go. Well, hopefully those will come back to you too. All right, Patrick, what should we leave folks with?
I think just give us a few weeks and we should be back in good shape. And
all right.
We look forward to everybody coming out and playing.
Excellent. Well, we're going to check it out and definitely report back to folks about this time next month. We'll have an update for you, Patrick.
And we should be in good shape.
Thank you so much for coming
out.
We love it.
Yeah.
The dynamic duo, right?
There you go.
All right, folks. This edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand has been produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. When you visit us at thegolfdirector.com, be sure to check out our featured golf course pages where you'll find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, and much more. So definitely check out the one for Black Bear. Need help with your next golf vacation and you like to tweet, just call Dave and he'll find you. Or give us a call at 844-GO-GOLF-1. That's 844-464-6531. All of our TGD programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand, so to catch up on a show you might have missed, click on the TGD Radio and TGD TV tabs in the menu at thegolfdirector.com. We're now available on over 1 billion devices through iTunes, Audio Realm, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Roku, Blueberry, and on the Myrtle Beach Golf app, so download that today. This is Shan Coughlin, your host, and on behalf of my very special guest, Mr. Patrick Wilkinson from Black Bear Golf Club and Jeff behind the glass, we thank you for tuning in. There's more TGD golf news and information coming up next, so don't go anywhere. All right.
Good deal.
Good deal. I got to come out there and play. I haven't played out there in forever.